Hello everyone, and welcome to my home. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an origami samurai hat. Now, although this video is listed as a beginner's video, you may still need help with the more difficult folds. And that's okay. With a little bit of practice, you'll be able to do it all by yourself. The first thing you're going to need is a piece of square paper. If you have origami paper already, perfect. If not, I can show you in a different video how to take a piece of regular printer paper and turn it into a square, ready for origami. The second thing you're going to need is a hard surface like a table, a desk, or the floor to lay your paper down so you can fold it. Are you ready? Let's start.
If you have two-sided paper, flip it over to the side you want to stay hidden. First, we're going to fold the paper in half, so this corner matches up with this corner here. Line them up, then put a finger on top to keep it in place. Then slowly start to flatten out the bottom of the paper, starting in the middle. I like to use one hand to help me keep the paper in the right position while I flatten the fold with my other hand. Make sure the bottom is nice and flat. Next, we're going to fold this corner up to meet with this top edge here to make a small triangle. Hold the top down with your finger to keep it in place, and make sure the side of the paper lines up before you flatten the fold. We'll do the same thing on this side. Bring this corner up to meet with the top here to make another small triangle. Bring the paper into position, hold it down with a finger, then start flattening the fold. The two triangles should meet in the center to make a nice line down the middle. We're going to fold this part to make an even smaller triangle now. I like to turn my paper around to do this step. We're going to bring this point here up to the top corner, kind of like we did before. Line it up with the top, hold it in place, then flatten out the fold. Do you see the little triangle? We're going to make another one on this side. Bring it up so the tip of the triangle matches with the other one, hold it in place, then flatten out the fold. You should now have two little triangles like this. Make sure they're nice and flat. Next, we're going to make a diagonal fold to bring the tip of this little triangle down so it points out. Hold it in place, then make your fold. The tip should point out like this. If you want, you can change the angle of this tip by folding it a bit further down so it sticks out lower, or you can fold it higher up so it sticks out higher. I like it here, so I'm going to change my fold. It's okay to change your decision. You can decide what your samurai hat looks like, so it's just right for you. I'm going to do the same diagonal fold on this side so it matches the first one I made. Bring the tip out to the side, hold it in place, then flatten the fold. It's okay if these aren't even, but I like when they match. For the next step, we're going to pick up the paper and look at the bottom here. You should see two layers of paper. We're just going to take the top one. Bend the top layer up about halfway so that this corner lays down in the middle, between the two folds we just made. Hold the tip down, then flatten out the fold. We want to make sure that there's space between the bottom of the triangle here and the fold we just made, because the next fold we're going to make is bending the top layer up again right at this crease, so the bottom matches with the bottom of the big triangle. Make sure it's nice and flat on both sides. We're almost done. This last step is a little difficult, so you might need some help. Turn your paper over so you can see the bottom again. You should see a pocket between the top and bottom layers here. Use your finger to open up the pocket so you can see inside. I like to hold my paper with my other hand like this while I do this step. We're going to fold this tip down so it goes as far inside of the pocket as we can get it. Start by bending the tip towards the inside of the pocket. Sometimes I like to roll the paper down to help it go in further. You can use both hands like this to help. Once you get the tip nice and deep inside the pocket, fold the bottom part down and flatten it out. It should look something like this. Congratulations, we're all done!
And that is how you make a samurai hat. Now it's fun with this one to practice with different sizes of paper. You can start with big squares to make a big hat, or little squares to make a little hat, because as you can see, one size does not fit all. Thank you for watching, and I hope you had fun.